Battle Royale games are still talk of the town. They pretty much are on all the platforms, mobile, PC, or console. In 2021 and 2020, in fact, there was a barrage of Battle Royale games that I also played, a bunch of other people as well. And I was experimenting. Plus, it just came out that I just could not hold myself in exploring other games. But only few remained fan favorites, which perhaps already had the marketing budget. Otherwise, they wouldn't have made the cut. Which of these will survive 2022 is what I'm wondering. And to discuss this, I'm joined by some fantastic gamers and creators who have explored the Battle Royale genre in its glory in this episode of the Flypswitch podcast. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Stabby, Minty, Occupied. Thanks a lot for joining me. Let's start from the beginning. Which one was the favorite Battle Royale that you ever played, and what got you started? Stabby, let's begin with you.
Okay, so I did not used to play a lot of games. Bachpan mein this Minesweeper and
Hmm?
Choa Choi as we call it in Bengali. Just
Right.
that, like with our friends outdoors. Indoor gaming started about you know, uh 2 years ago.
Okay.
And it started with Apex Legends. Because back then Apex Legends was new. Season 2 chal raha tha and it was hyped up a lot. And my friend who was in my school at that time said that I should start playing Apex, and I did. So yeah, Apex would be the first battle royale I played, and it was pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
Right. Before that was PUBG Mobile. I remember we were speaking about this. Were you?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, the time I used to play PUBG Mobile. I
Right.
see back then actually my PC खटारा था बेसिकली अभी भी है बट स्टिल लाइक फिर भी आई यूज्ड टू लिव इन हॉस्टल सो हॉस्टल में गेमिंग वाजंट अ थिंग राइट क्योंकि मैं तो पीसी लेके नहीं जा सकती थी वहां पे
Right.
सो आई स्टार्टेड प्लेइंग इट ऑन फोन एंड पबजी मोबाइल खेलती थी आई यूज्ड टू बी प्रीटी गुड एट इट लाइक आई हैड अ वेरी गुड केडी एंड दीस गाइज द बेस्ट पार्ट इज दैट स्पेशली इफ यू आर लाइक इन अ सीएस बैच एंड मैं जाती थी वहां पे इंग्लिश क्लास करने एंड आई वुड प्ले पबजी एंड दीस गाइज वुड जस्ट स्टेयर एट मी लाइक wow,
Interesting.
nice. Gamer
Nice.
girl. Carry me, please. So yeah, it used to be like that. I got a clout like that. Like,
Right.
nice.
Interesting. How about you, Minty? What was the first Battle Royale game that you started with?
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah. So
Since
I started playing Fortnite like 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. I got my PS4 tabhi, and that was the first game I played, and I was really bad. I got scared because every time, like, I used to bush camp the entire game, and then I stopped playing Fortnite completely because it was too scary. Every time someone would just come up to me and bump me, I don't know why my heart starts racing, and I just quit the game completely. And then later on, I started playing it again. I got better. So that was the first game I played. That I'm a console player actually.
interesting.
So
How interesting. Console player with keyboard and mouse or with controller?
controller.
Controller. How interesting. So,
Yeah.
I mean, how did you catch up on the meta that was building back in the day? I think that was not there exactly. So,
Yeah, I couldn't. Like the meta was pumping. Just that's it.
right.
Just pump and push and pump. And we had tags back then. So I used to use a tag because it was just like a judge in Valorant. So that's what I used to use because it was easy to just spam. That was like a spam pump. So I always used to find the easy way out.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. How about you, Occupied? How did you
Same,
start?
exactly like Minty. I think peak 2018, 2019 Fortnite
Mm-hmm.
just hits different. I think that game kind of changed my life, to be very honest, because besides, being very entertaining for the 4 to 5 hours that we played every night from say 8 to 3, whatever, that's 5 hours, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. 83.
No, that's not 5 hours. It's actually
that's
more than
that's
that. I played more than
that's
that. I'm going to be
7
honest.
hours.
7 hours. So besides that, it actually gave me like this, channel to stay connected to my friends, because I happen to be a sort of person who does not, really go back and talk to friends each and every day. And I just mind my own business. But because of that, I've talked to my friends for days every day, and we've had some games that I'm pretty sure I'm telling my grandchildren about. 100% sure. Like, we are supposed to lose that game somewhere on Polar Peak, and the zone pulls somewhere south, and we are
Oh
supposed
my
to
god.
jump and whatnot.
Right.
And we somehow survive because we get a rift to go, some slurp juice, somebody tank storm. So we've had some moments, and of course Tilted Towers. You guys can't forget Tilted Towers, man. I think a lot of boys became men in Tilted Towers, man.
Yeah, I
Right.
wasn't there when Tilted us.
What
I was a
season?
complete
Yeah,
bot
I'm
back
not
in the
an
day.
OG player. I'm not an OG Fortnite player,
So
sadly.
from seasons 1 to, I'd say, 7 was when Fortnite had Tilted Towers, and eventually then the meteorite fell and
Right.
got destroyed. Everything. I sound like a broken machine right
I'm
now, but
sorry, what? Meteorite? What happened in Fortnite?
It's a
so
story like
so
in
there's
the
like
game.
there's like Fortnite lore, right? So they keep on doing things. So
Okay.
yeah, the map changes because of a
Oh, for
meteorite falling.
meteorite.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do it
that
in
was kind of
Apex as
interesting.
well. They just
Yeah,
break stuff and then they build stuff over it.
yep.
It's weird. But
It's weird, but it's
the
fun.
entire time now, you said pump and push. I kept
Yeah.
laughing, and so did this occupied 9 to 5. We both kept just smiling, and I knew why he was smiling.
Got
So yeah.
Right.
some different
Mm.
connotations attached to it, if I may say so. Uh-huh.
I mean, exactly what I'm talking about here. I mean, when Fortnite started this whole one building, because in India as well, I mean, a lot of people didn't catch up on the meta of building.
Exactly.
So we didn't call it building, we called it Taj Mahal. So that happened because a lot of people, I mean, I was just listing and in fact Reddit posts and otherwise as well. So everybody was just on the point that the meta is such and it's very hard to catch up on that meta. A lot of people shifted from PUBG when PUBG Mobile got banned. A lot of people shifted from the mobile game to the PC
To
games
the
as well.
PC, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then they ended up essentially on other games at the same time, which I think was majorly occupied by Fortnite and Apex. There was another battle royale game in 2020 if I'm not wrong. But then
नहीं वालो
came
नहीं
like
था.
Valor तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं था. Valor तो is a
Halo
train
तो got launched in 2020 June, right?
Yeah,
2021 June, I
2020.
think. 2020 June? Okay, okay.
2020 towards the end of it. I think towards the middle of it. But then came I think a barrage of games like Spellbreak was one of them, and then came Hyperscape. Did you guys try any of those?
Hyperscape I did. The
Heard a lot
problem
about
is
it.
my PC.
Oh yeah, it's graphics. Coffee intensive. True.
Very intensive, in fact. I mean, it
Mm.
was very futuristic at the same time, and I was taken aback with the fact that it was developed by
By
Indian,
Ubisoft.
yeah, in fact, Indian
Okay,
studio,
okay.
Ubisoft's,
Right.
the Indian studios, as well as it was a pretty intense game at the same time. But I think the verticality as well as the speed of the game, the TDK, didn't come
Yeah.
in play as well.
It's
So,
difficult to
They
catch on.
tried to do something different, but they overdid it. It was very weird.
Yeah.
right.
I
Did you guys?
tried it, Hyperscape. It did
Mhm.
not just work out for me.
Yeah.
And did you try this one? The other one called Spellbreak. Did you
नहीं
happen to?
स्पेल ब्रेक नहीं ट्राई किया था मैंने.
Heard
See, the
about
problem
Spellbreak.
is कि India में battle royale का like these games like Hyperscape, Spellbreak, you hear them less. Because like our YouTube, right? YouTube पे उतना ज़्यादा अगर तुम देखो तो Indian streamers are not playing DRs
Yeah.
like Apex, then Fortnite. They are usually now shifting towards Valo because India में Valo का audience ज़्यादा है
Yeah.
currently. पहले CS:GO का था.
Right.
CS:GO also, I think the popularity could not penetrate as much as Valorant did in the 1 year that it has been there. I don't know
Yeah,
why
yeah,
Valorant has become very famous because of I think it's just Indian pro teams doing very well. Just people
yeah.
streaming it a lot more because CS:GO. I mean, there was a niche for CS:GO players. Like people who were in college, they used to play a lot of CS:GO and know about the C.
Yeah,
Guilty
But
as
Valorant
charged.
has just completely blown over the audience. I feel
I do have
everybody
some.
knows who SK Rossi is now because of Valorant
because of
completely.
I
Valo,
think
yeah.
that comes with the new game, I believe. But CS was, in fact, CS had about 4 versions of this game, like its
Yep.
core mechanic as well as the game. CS 1.6, and CS
Condition
Source.
I
zero,
just feel like Valo
source.
is colorful CS.
Yeah,
Sorry?
it's
Very
colorful. It's
colorful.
easier on the
Yeah.
eye, and there's abilities. So I think
Yes,
it's easier to pick up and just it suits the eye. So people find the
exactly.
appeal.
thing. I mean,
But then again, the other side of the coin is people think बच्चे का game है. Why are people
बच्चों
playing
का
this? Yeah.
Valorant.
Where's the blood
Don't
and
worry
gore?
यार. My
Yeah.
mother thinks everything I do in my life. ये क्या बच्चों वाली चीज कर रही हो यार तुम? Every
Games is
time.
equal to बच्चों की चीज for mom
Exactly.
and dad. That's true.
So it's fine.
That's an Indian thing.
absolutely. In fact, the sad thing about Hyperscape turned out to be that it's getting killed in India, April 2022. In fact, and one of these games, since it's getting killed, and I also checked out Spellbreak's social media.
Hmm.
It's dying.
Being updated.
They haven't updated since September, in fact. So it's it's heartbreaking. But on the other hand, I believe Fortnite is doing pretty well when it comes to its sustenance of player base plus I think the battle pass as well. So it's not becoming that grindy, is it? How do you suggest? What do you think? Yeah.
Kind of is. But so the thing is, I feel like everybody just jumped onto the BR genre because of how good games like PUBG and H1Z1 and Fortnite did in the very beginning, right? They felt like this is a cash cow, we need to jump into it, make a game, probably might hit off because other games hit off. But then again, if it does not appeal people, you're not going to get money, and if you don't get money, you're not going to be able to sustain anything. Whereas for Fortnite, because it became so huge, it now has become a complete billboard for promotions. Where you have freaking Naruto, Attack on Titans, uh, all the Marvel franchise stuff coming on. You have Spider-Man, Batman, Travis Scott, Ariana Grande pumping me, one
Ariana.
pumping me, make boxing my can't even say it anyway. Boxing
You
me,
guys have
everything.
Lady Gaga.
What?
Go ahead.
Lady
But
Gaga.
they have amazing concerts.
Yeah,
Travis
they
Scott
have
concert
concerts.
was the best concert
So,
I've
so it
ever
all
been
started
to.
with a mellow. Yeah, what is
Marshmallow.
that? Guy's name?
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow, yeah.
Marshmallow, yeah.
Marshmallow
But I've
concert.
heard about the Travis Scott one. Even
It
like
was
people like
lit,
me who
dude.
don't play the Fortnite, we
It
also
was
heard
So
about
really
it.
good. It
good.
was
It was so good. I
memorable.
attended it on multiple servers. I sound like a 16-year-old man. I attended it on multiple servers because it was that nice.
Right.
Ariana Grande one was nice too. Yeah.
And did you record all of this? Did you have your reactions recorded by any chance? If you want to revisit those, since you were attending Ariana Grande's.
I think I streamed the Travis Scott one, but I don't remember the other one. I couldn't record it. Usually just stream, so yeah.
Oh, okay. You should make highlights of it.
Absolutely. I mean, since the reactions, Travis Scott was
Mhm.
pretty intense as well.
That
In
was
fact,
nice, yeah.
the other one as well. But Fortnite got a competitor one of these days. I mean, one of the days in, I think, 2020, 2021. That was called Fall Guys. It
Yeah.
apparently is a
Everybody
battle
was
royale.
Fall
talking
Guys
about
was really
that.
nice. Fall Guys and Among Us, both of those games just caught the eye all of a sudden and was in because of all the streamers that were streaming, and they were actually very
Exactly.
fun games. But I think because there's not a lot of scope to continue and like make a story or make some continuity out of it, right? So I think
Right.
that is why eventually they had to die.
But
Somehow in Fortnite they're putting lore, and in like Apex Legends they're putting lore inside and bringing on new agents. And Fall Guys, what else can you do besides like skins and making new maps? New
Exactly.
maps is the only thing that can save such games. That
Right.
too, I think people eventually just get
And
disinterested.
also
So.
the reason Among Us got pretty, hyped up here in India is because people could play it on the phone. I
Yeah, that's
said
so
play,
true.
man. I
that's
keep
so true.
targeting T-Bone every damn time. Listen, it's nothing personal though. But yeah, since Indian people are usually mobile gamers, they could play it on phone, and it's easily accessible for everybody, all age groups.
Right.
So everybody just joined in on it.
True.
Absolutely. In fact, Fortnite was, I mean, right after PUBG Mobile, Fortnite happened to be the only game that was crossplay enabled on mobile as well.
On mobile,
Yeah.
yep, huge.
How's the experience? Did you guys play with your mobile phone friends by any chance?
I've tried it, but it's really tough, man. Once you get the hang of, I think PC gaming or like console gaming in general, it just becomes very tough to go back to mobile. That's what I personally feel. Because then again, like if you want to be good at it, you need to like have your phone down on a table and then make your hands look like a spider and like 8 finger claw and whatnot. How are you supposed to play the game like that, man?
True.
If I had
I
to
mean,
geek out on stuff, I'd just study, man. Why would I I'm sorry, no offense to mobile gamers,
To
of course.
mobile
You're right.
gamers out there.
You guys are
Absolutely.
amazing. You guys do amazing stuff, but
Just watch out for carpal tunnel.
Imagine
sure.
yeah,
building on
dude,
phone.
carpal tunnel. Yeah, dude, how are you supposed to do those things? I do it on my controller and I feel like, wow,
Yeah, I
how am
mean,
I doing all of this?
Minty is also a controller player. So, I mean, how did you guys do it? Like, what sort of controller do you use? And, I mean,
I had a PS4 controller. Now I have a PS5 controller. It's right here.
awesome.
Ooh.
Then,
Yeah. I could
Fancy.
never
I have
switch
a
to keyboard and
a
mouse.
Flex.
pro controller with like attachments and stuff, back buttons and stuff. Don't ask me how much this cost.
Oh, I wanted that.
Now
I
I kind of
wanted
Yeah,
want to
that
ask you,
No, I
for
want to
which
ask.
building.
is
yeah.
it?
This
Please,
set me back for like
please.
10,000. Not a lot. 10,000.
That
My mom and
attachment
dad.
is worth 10,000?
No, the whole thing, the whole thing,
The
the whole
whole
thing.
thing.
It's an
Oh
Xbox
my god.
controller. Oh,
Oh,
and
okay.
then we have this control free kind of a thing, detaches
Oh,
Ooh,
and stuff, more surface
oh.
tension and stuff.
surface
I'm very
tension
geeky for myself.
physics. Oh,
Yeah,
Oh
thanks.
my
let's
god.
include physics in gaming.
How interesting is this? And so, I mean, how does it come up? Because I've never heard anybody uh, being in favor of playing a shooter game on a controller until
Control.
It
Fortnite.
doesn't
You
work well.
get aimbot.
Yeah, you get aim. Why am I playing on controller still? I play Fortnite on controller. I've tried playing Valorant on controller too. Because I've heard of this guy. There's this guy on the NA servers called Das Nerth. That guy plays controller only, one agent, Cypher, and he climbed to Radiant, just playing on controller. With a judge, by the way.
I didn't know controller could support. Valor
I
could
mean you
support
can.
controller.
There's a softwares for it. DS4
Okay.
करके एक software है. Yeah. So I was interested. I was like, maybe I can make some, content out of that. Do it on the Indian servers, but then it was really tough, man. You just cannot aim on controllers on games like Valorant. Anyways, that's not what we're talking about. So
BR
in
games
general, BR games में there is the whole concept of aim assist. I'm
Right.
pretty sure Apex में भी बहुत ज़्यादा
बहुत
it's
ज़्यादा
infamous.
झेल है.
You get aimbot. That is the only
Exactly.
reason why I play Fortnite still on controller. I've gotten good at it,
Right.
and the aim assist is too powerful. It should not belong there, but then again, how else are you supposed to balance the gameplay? You
There
can't
Right.
is this
level the
issue
playing
with
field.
like Apex tournaments of whether to allow controller players
Oh
with
man.
PC players. So like there was like a whole issue with that. Even in like Indian scenario when like people were trying to make tournaments for Apex, people
Mhm.
were considering is this giving them an advantage or a disadvantage? So yeah. But then again we all played because
Yeah, you'll have more
Close
people
play.
to play, na cross play.
Close play.
yeah.
This also happened with, I think, one of your recent streams, Tabe. You were saying
What?
something?
Oh yeah, I
Plum?
say
Something you were
some-
saying.
I say
Something.
stupid shit all the time. All the time. It's like can't stop
Very
me.
interesting.
Yeah, you can just mix stuff. I had this friend who was going to say kacha machli and he just said kachli. I'm like, what, dude? Come on.
How interesting. What is this called in this thing? Oh, संधि विच्छेद का उल्टा क्या होता है?
Dude, हिंदी
एक मिनट पूछो हमसे.
स्कूल के बाद पढ़ा नहीं. मैं हिंदी पढ़ता हूँ, मेरे को थोड़ा सर दर्द होने लग जाता है
Don't
आजकल.
ask.
नहीं हो पाता.
But
Yeah,
any
Minty knows more than 3 languages, right, Minty?
I know
serious?
3 languages.
Trilingual.
Oh,
Hindi,
trilingual.
English, Malayalam,
Malayalam.
and a little bit of Marathi. Cap, no, I don't know Marathi, never mind. I understand Marathi, but
Okay.
Who's saying cap?
Cap.
My
Somebody
sister.
behind us said cap.
Cap.
On God, not gonna like cap.
Yeah. How interesting.
She's just sitting there to catch us, like
Yeah. Kuch
telling
bhi.
us lies.
that's my
Hello.
twin sister. We don't look like twins at all.
No, you don't.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah.
So, I mean, did you guys by any chance try out this incredibly interesting game called Totally Accurate Battlegrounds?
Oh, man, I love that game. You guys need to try that game.
I mean,
That
if you
game
have-
was like it
What
was
is
my say.
totally accurate? Like what? They just show
It
up to your
sounds-
house and shoot you?
There
It
is
sounds
nothing
exactly
accurate.
how exactly. It's exactly the opposite of what it means. So there's weird physics, weird circle coming through, and like you bend around, you're all wobbly and all. Yeah, it's
You're
really
all,
good. You need
all
to try that game.
ragdollish. And in fact,
Yeah, you're
if you haven't
ragdollish.
already,
That's the
Are you,
perfect word.
what are those things called near a petrol pump that goes like?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly like that. That
exactly.
physics.
exactly.
What is that thing
Do
called?
it again, do it again. I didn't see you.
No,
Do it again.
You gotta do it again, man. Stabby,
Please.
come on.
honestly.
Tabi,
Yeah.
in
Come
fact, we're
on.
going to put you in a
What is it
highlight.
called? See,
Please.
if you tell me the name, I'll do it again. You have to
What
tell
am I
me.
supposed to search? The
Ragdoll.
wobbly things that
Wobbly things in front of the petrol pump. What are they
dude,
called?
Google's gonna try to know my location after I searched up.
There was a skin after this one, no? There was a skin in Fortnite as well, which
Yeah,
exactly
Yeah,
imitated.
but that
Fortnite
was
has some weird skins anyway.
that was some underwater creature.
That
Oh
what?
my
Some
God.
slimy thing.
Minty
It looked
getting
like
all
it.
technical.
Oh,
Interesting.
it looked like
Yeah, I know the
jelly.
blue thingy, right? Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Pinkish blue something.
Blue, pink, yeah.
Please do it again.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly like that. 100%.
Right. So I mean,
I
this
feel it.
this game is still surviving despite the fact that, and then there is another one called Battle Build that is entering the battlegrounds, battle royales. In fact, if you guys haven't checked out, do check it out. I mean, I want to understand that after so many games, which one still remains favorite for all of you guys, regardless of what games you play, apart from a particular battle royale game.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be Apex for me
Yeah.
because it's nostalgia. Like I select games based on nostalgia. I think most of us do.
Right.
Like बचपन में Minesweeper अभी भी खेलने दो तो अच्छा लगेगा.
Ah,
And yeah,
interesting.
it's
Mm.
just
Mr. Eric.
nostalgia for
Eh,
us.
Which particular moment in Apex was there for you?
Oh, I made a
yeah.
highlight reel out of it. This one time me and my friend Zami, we were playing and we got caught under the lava. Okay, like not under the mountain, over the lava. And while we were hiding there like a rat the entire game because we lost a third guy.
Right.
And we kept camping there and I made a highlight of it. It's pretty funny. Not gonna lie. I screamed the entire time. I was burning in lava.
Apex is a fun game. Even I feel like the best battle royale at the moment in terms of stability, gameplay experience for casuals to get in, it's got to be Apex. 100%. Fortnite, I am pretty sure anyone with, who maybe has just bought a PC, like developed interest all of a sudden, would try to go and get into Fortnite because it's too complicated for a new person to learn. I feel the
To
building and
Fortnite,
everything.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
And these guys are
And
coming up with this. I mean, all the mechanics that are anti-building as well. So it's pretty friendly, no?
mechanics, I wouldn't call
Like
it
all
mechanics. They're
items.
forcing it into the meta, just bringing
Yeah.
up guns that can shoot you through everything,
Right.
which has actually pestered a lot of people now because the comp scene is dying because of that very own thing. Every day I log on to Twitter and my whole feed is just Fortnite and Valorant and a little bit of Apex.
Right.
So I just see people from Fortnite putting on a lot of twit longers that they're leaving Fortnite for Valorant. That's all my Twitter profile is now.
Hey,
My
how is
timeline is.
anti-cheat in Fortnite?
It's very nice compared to the competitors like Warzone. We haven't talked about Warzone, by the way. Warzone,
Yeah.
Warzone,
with
yeah.
all
That's
the
going to
stuff
come
that
up.
is happening,
Right.
it's way better than Warzone. It not
What
as good as
happened in
games like
Warzone? I don't know
Valorant and
about.
everything. It's just completely like plagued with cheaters.
Warzone is
I
I
not
mean,
mean,
not
now, honestly.
up to nahi. After Ricochet has come in, I don't think there's not a lot of
Yeah.
cheaters you'd see. I haven't
Um,
played Warzone
I
in a
have.
very long time.
Dude,
Right.
compare it with BGMI, the amount of cheaters that are on BGMI.
I haven't played
Oh,
BGMI.
hands down. I mean, I think there is a technical challenge there to introduce an anti-cheat on the device level at least
Mhm.
to stop or at least detect a cheat. Because I think this happened with me one of the days in 2020, and I was just out to get some milk, and there was this kid who was asking, आप तो PUBG खेलते हो ना, and why, and okay, sorry, milk. Yes, milk again. Laugh.
It
You
just
guys-
reminded me of my
he
Spider-Man.
was just too detailed. He was like, "This is what I was doing at that
Right.
time."
So it
And
was
you
that
remember
pretty.
it.
Right, because I remember it was very starkly, and in fact, what happened was this kid was, and who was just passing me on the stuff. He was asking if I played PUBG, and I just nodded yes. And then came another kid. He was like, "Cheats, Loki."
Why?
Yeah, and he just
Dude, I
told me-
saw
it-
I
it
saw a
was-
story on Instagram saying that selling hacks, whoever wants DMs me. And I'm like, why are you doing this? And he's like, no, my friend is doing it. So if you want hacks, just let me know.
Yeah, it turns out you
Damn.
are one of
And
the.
how are you going to report a person IRL, Siddharth? Like, how are you going to report this guy for selling cheats?
Exactly what
Yeah.
exactly,
Not
and I
even
was
GTA, man. What the hell?
and I folded my hands, milk in my hand, and I was like, "Bache." And I felt like I'm old now. I mean, because
Yeah.
that kid was not shameful of what he was doing, and then he came up with a very perfect rationale saying, "मैं खेलना नहीं आता है."
Yeah,
Get
it makes
good,
sense.
kid.
It
So
makes
I-
sense. हमें खेलना नहीं आता.
And I was like, I can literally send you to at least 10 YouTube channels right now which can teach you.
Yeah.
So why can you not grind, get good kid? Because
No,
this was
but
the
in
problem.
general, it's like everyone over here. How would you derive any sort of fun by winning through cheating? Like I can understand it being fun once or twice, maybe thrice. But after that, how? Like
Let's
everyone
not
else is
talk
handicapped,
about
dude.
it because like people have been winning tournaments in
Yeah,
India
when money
by
is at
cheating.
stake, तब मैं थोड़ा समझ सकता हूँ. But
That
like comp
exactly.
में करने का क्या point है?
It is so sad when they do it, and people who actually are playing the game legitimately, they're like, okay, so we're just
Forsaken
gonna
moment.
die.
You guys
Exactly.
Bye.
remember Forsaken in CS:GO? Oh man, that
Yes.
guy put us really
And the
really
On the
fight he put
global
way
up
back.
when the
platform.
guy showed up to like check his computer, he was like,
Yes,
don't
Yeah,
please.
cheat.
No.
and
What is
people still
this?
talk about it. Yesterday, I was watching this guy. So VCT is going on, right? I was watching
Yeah.
Tariq stream and Nate Shot, the owner of 100 Thieves, just casually referring to it. Everybody remembers.
Word.exe.
Yeah,
Everybody
word.exe.
remembers it.
Yeah, I mean, you
Wow.
do dumb stuff firstly. You do illegal stuff, dumb stuff, and then you name the file word.exe. Dude,
Word.exe.
at least make us look intelligent if you're cheating, man. Why word.exe?
That exactly was the problem. I mean, what I did understand was the fact that he did not just bring a bad name to the team he was playing. Which one was it? I think
Optic India.
Optic, right?
Optic
Yeah,
India,
Optic.
and it said that the owner of Optic completely like pulled back all operations and the people who were there with him, his teammates, they had to come back from wherever they were to India through their own expenses. They didn't spend a single penny on them after that.
Oh my god.
They
It
didn't
was
like
that
that
bad.
either.
And
Yeah, that's
Optic
true.
is huge, you guys know, right? Optic just
Yeah, yeah,
acquired
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. These guys have
NV.
been here
Yeah, Optic has
since
been there since the day one of
day
TSM Optic. These guys
right.
have been there.
Since
COD scenes basically.
cutscenes, exactly. And these guys have also witnessed cheaters. And now that Warzone was at least plagued with
Was.
cheaters, it has now been wiped clean with so many things. But again, like you said, cheaters combined with aim assists, um, it wasn't exactly the kind of place that I want to. I was thinking that this could be a place where I could still grind, but turns out it doesn't really help that much because who knows who's cheating right now. In fact, when it comes to aim assist particularly, so
In
that
Warzone.
Warzone as well, it's super super strong.
Yep.
Still good to know that streamers in India are still playing Warzone. Like Makil, he has his most of his streams dedicated to Warzone. They are
Yeah,
still trying to make the community better, which is a nice thing.
yeah. In fact,
Honestly, even I liked Warzone back in the day when I used to play. Thoda bahut मैंने खेला with friends. It was a lot of fun. Kind of wanted to get inside it. After the whole Activision, the sexual harassment and allegations
हाँ,
fiasco, I was like, kind of immoral.
जान देते हैं यार.
Yeah, kind of
yeah,
very immoral too. So I was like, nah, might as well just play Apex now.
Also, the problem with most BRs would be PC specs. Like you see Apex,
In India,
Fortnite,
especially.
yeah, they will run on high-end PCs. They will just not run on low-end PCs. Like mine, I
Yep.
get 40 FPS. Back, I used to get 60 FPS. It was still playable. 40
right,
FPS these days it's just not
Uh,
playable.
especially when you get used to something like 60 FPS. Yeah.
Exactly. And
exactly.
viewers भी नहीं देखेंगे इंडिया में because कौन laggy extreme देखेगा है ना?
Yeah.
In fact, how was your experience, Minty? Minty has been quiet for a very long time. So I mean, right now she just teases
You
a
you
topic
guys are
and she
talking
then
about Apex and stuff, so I don't
नहीं
play those
बताओ
You
games.
need
यार
to try
मुझे
right.
भी
Apex,
बताना.
Minty.
No, I have
She,
tried it. Trust me, I have tried it. I used to play it on my
She
एम
PS4.
असिस्ट मस्त है उस पे एकदम
हाँ
पूरा
अभी बंद
चिपकता है
अभी it feels like उन लोगों ने बंद कर दिया aim assist.
अच्छा
I just
ऐसा आई
can't.
हैवंट प्लेड इन अ
I was
लॉन्ग
playing
टाइम
with Stabby the other day.
ओह अच्छा
Yeah,
damn
she
I
did.
might
She
have to
did.
switch then I reached plat last season I was very happy and then I stopped playing now
Yeah,
you guys are telling me and plus I think they've shifted the map to right now Olympus है right
Oh,
so
they
I don't
break
like that
every map.
split आता
It's
रहता
weird.
dude,
है I hate Olympus dude
I don't
really
like
You
bad
maps
could
that
map
are like
fall
too
in
dark.
weird places and then you
dude
just die. It
weird
wasn't
map
even there wasn't even supposed to be a hole in the map. Somehow there's a hole in the map
yeah
and you
you just
fall in
keep
it and you
falling
die.
from very high angles King's
And you
Canyon
die.
was so nice anyway we're drifting
Exactly,
away
best map.
Minty was saying something yeah
No, I'm just saying that I don't like games that are too dark brown and stuff,
oh yeah
Warzone and stuff. I can't see shit, first of all. Fortnite I like because it's colorful. Valorant is
yeah
colorful.
right.
You're
that
legally
Warzone and
blind.
that's
Apex and
true
stuff. Yeah. I have
cannot
my
see
glasses right here. Where's my glasses?
Can we see you in your glasses?
It's
It's gold,
it's not
like
gold.
mine. What is it? It's square. It's cat eye.
Not no, it's not. It's
Just tell
square.
me the shape. I'm naming
It's
different shapes and
square.
it's okay. Okay. I was like, I'm struggling, man. Help me out. What is it?
I don't like wearing my glasses, so
It's fine.
Just putting on glasses makes people look smarter, man. Is it only me or
are you saying I'm not
yeah.
smart?
No,
What do
smarter.
you
You
look
already
smart?
very smart. You look very smart after
It's
this
too
class.
late to recover from that.
Dude.
I did understand the grammatical swing that Ogwet put on it though. Smarter. So
Yeah, I'm not smart. I don't
yeah.
have glasses. Okay, I self roast 1-1. Fine.
Okay, fine.
A savage
Just-
bird is still distracting me, man.
It's so
is.
She's
cute,
just
man.
sitting there.
Oh, what's his
She
name?
has Beto. She has nothing else to do all day. She just likes sitting there. I put her in the aviary with other birds. She will not sit there.
You have
You have
more
more
birds.
birds?
Yeah, I have an aviary on top. She is adopted from the
Oh.
aviary because she was getting beaten up by others. I don't know
Oh,
why. I
like,
guess she's just not,
do,
socially acceptable by those people. I
do that
mean,
again?
birds. What, this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there. She doesn't bite
Man.
it. She just pecks it a little. Like, don't
She's
do
just
it, man.
introverted, I feel. You know.
Exactly. Just don't
Very-
do it, man. Why are you being so aggressive with me? I'm just sitting here. Let me. है ना, Beto? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I know.
Oh, that's
So
cute.
cute, man.
I don't feel
You
like
guys have
we're talking.
pets? I know about your pets, Siddharth. I
Yeah.
know about. Yeah, they're very cute. And the fact that you are, you adopted like street dogs.
Indies,
Indie?
yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
mongrels.
indies. It makes so much like the world so
Yeah.
much better.
Yeah.
Just like that. Do you guys have pets, the two of you?
Nah. I
I
really,
used
really
to.
want a pet, but
Yeah, but mom will say कि एक तो कुत्ता पाल के ही
exactly.
रखा है यार.
Exactly. How? No, exactly, dude. What is that prophecy? Exactly यही बोलती है
All
मम्मी
Indian
हमेशा.
parents.
Exactly. I mean, in fact, there was this time. In fact, we're drifting away from Warzone, but I think it's worth it. So,
Dogs.
absolutely, and like animals in general. So one day we were just thinking that let's get a dog. It's been a while. So I had a dog in the family back in I think 98, 97 ish. So I was very small, and even the dog was. So I mean, it was a Pomeranian, and everybody was very fond of hairy dogs. So
Yes,
we had that,
puppies.
yeah. And then suddenly he was given away because my exams my exams were on, and my dad was not exactly in favor of me getting distracted. So that happened, but then that was the nostalgic part. Then somebody just posted about Gypsy on online, and then I was of the thought that
Smitten?
let's just a little smitten, a lot. Like I think I just wanted to change in life. So and then suddenly this happened that I just called the person up and she set up a meeting, and then that's how. And it was not exactly a meeting as well. She got sick as she got parvo, and then
Oh.
just brought her home. I was like, I'll just take care of that. And the other one, Hazel, she's not even. She doesn't want to, get leased otherwise. But she just knows how to follow. That's how she followed me back home as well. So,
Oh.
so first time I found her was around, I think a food shop or some eatery or something, and then she just saw me and a gypsy walking. We took 3 rounds of that same block, and then suddenly she's following us back home.
Followed. Yeah.
That's so
It's a little
cool.
stalker.
Big stock,
She
big
is a
stalker,
big stalker, yeah.
big stalker. But I think if you guys are literally going for another animal in the family, please just take the leap of faith.
Just do
Nothing,
it.
just do it.
Are
Nike.
there like pets in Fortnite? Because
Oh,
there
yeah.
aren't any in Apex.
Yeah, you can like keep them as back blings and stuff, but
Yeah.
But you can
In
pet them.
Apex, you have bats?
No, we don't
no,
have.
you don't have pets.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, what should we do though?
Warzone में pet है?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Such a
Like,
grim
क्या
game
है?
जहाँ पे ऐसे मारपीट हो जाता है, खून निकलता है, पे pet?
Yes.
like
Alsatian ही
Among Us
होगा.
bat?
Alsatian, a zombie, a bat, a crow.
You can pet a zombie.
Yeah.
You can pet a bat.
A
What?
bat?
Yeah.
Yeah, these children bats are like small bats are really cute. Bro. I
Children
don't-
bats.
what else do I call them? Like baby bats? Oh, baby
Yeah.
bats. Yeah. Baby bats are really cute, bro.
Yeah,
There's
baby
no-
bats are cute.
Very. So no, they're there, but they only appear when you're finishing somebody. So
Oh. So yeah,
Not
it's nice
exactly.
to know you're still there.
yeah, that happens.
That's
But
PUBG में हुआ करता था, like they would have a bird on the
They would have.
shoulder like
Right.
this. Yeah, घूमता था तुम्हारे सर के आसपास. I
I
remember
think
that.
Free Fire also has a lot of these gimmicks, right?
Speaking of,
I don't know. I haven't played Free Fire.
Same.
My
It's just
Same.
too
Oh,
big in India, though.
too big, man. My 13-year-old brother plays Free Fire continuously. It's a problem
Does
in
he
the
like ask
family.
you for funds to buy skin and stuff?
No, not
He
that,
isn't
but
addicted then,
the
no.
the
Yeah.
the community though.
Okay.
The community though that he gets exposed to, people are just abusing left and right, and
Yeah,
he's only
that's
13.
rough. That's rough.
there have been times when I was shouting on my stream and I was telling somebody to shut up. There's a kid right next door and he's shouting because he cannot get signal inside his room. What he does is he pops out of the window and he goes like, "Alright," and then I have to tell him. And I'm sorry, I was loud for that, but that's I think just 1% of what he renders, and he's the kid who's just popping out of the window and he goes and he's right next. And then I have to shout as well. And then that's how exactly big Free Fire is in India.
Exactly, it's crazy. in
Especially
India.
amongst kids and
I
the
know.
sort of stuff they're getting exposed to. It's rough.
Telling you, it's because it's like a mobile game. Shifted to PC, kids will just stop playing it.
I think
Right.
everybody gets a mobile at a very young age now, right?
Yeah,
So it's
these
just
days.
too easy for everyone to access. I
Mine
remember
had
playing
a
Bounce on a
Samsung Guru.
Nokia, dude.
Oh,
Bounce on
Yeah.
Nokia. That was such a
Dude.
nice game.
I
Bounce
used
and
to
Snake.
have.
Bounce and
Yeah,
Snake,
Snake,
exactly.
Snake
Snake to a
khelti thi main.
Nokia N70.
I
Love
know.
that game.
These are
I
the
would
games I
still
used
play
to
it.
play.
2 megapixel camera getting selfies on
Anyone
that
ever
stuff.
played Flappy Bird?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back in the day, it got so famous.
High score.
I don't
I
remember
don't
the high
remember
even
the
remember.
But it
high
was fun.
score.
This is all I
How much?
remember.
Can
I
you
know
guess
you
my
feel
score?
like, yeah, what
She's
is your
about to
score?
flex. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
She's
I'm about to
to
flex.
flex. Just say it.
900.
What? 900?
I played it on iPad, my cousin's iPad, and I was sitting there, and this was long back when it was there on App Store. Um, I was just playing, and I couldn't blink because I reached 700, 800, and I stopped blinking completely, and my eyes turned red. Started watching, but I was like, I want to like reach at least 1,000 because I was almost around 900, but then that's my biggest flex. I
It's
took a
okay.
When
screenshot of it.
the levels get so tough eventually, like gradually, when you reach the end, like stuff
No,
happens,
no,
sab
no,
hil
no.
raha ho raha hai.
No,
What
it doesn't. It
happens?
doesn't get tough. It stays
Those
the same.
pipes
But
ऊपर नीचे होने लग जाता है. Came out
Yeah.
wrong, but बहुत कुछ होता है यार.
no, it remains the same. It's just you have to be consistent. You have to.
I've seen some videos on YouTube and some absurd stuff happens in the later wala
Yeah.
levels.
What time of the day was that for you? When
It
you
was
did that?
I think it was night. Everyone was sleeping or something, and I was just sitting in the hall room in my
Oh,
cousin's
man.
house, and nobody was interrupting me. And I was on my iPad, so it was,
Oh.
you know,
900.
that's my biggest flex. Yeah.
Yeah,
That has to be like a
900 is-
20 to 30 minute game or something. How
It
long was it?
I do not remember. I was addicted, and I wanted to get a higher score.
Oh my
I took
god.
a screenshot, but I never had a phone.
Did you
back
try to
then.
break your own high score again?
900? No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, बस उतना तक ही हो
900
सकता है.
was too much. I said to myself, अगर किसी और ने that anyone I know breaks it, then I'll break it.
I remember like going to there was this technique जहाँ पे like you can go get into the code of the game because it's a small game, right? Code of the game and change your high score. So I did an absurd number and posted it on my Insta. Got some social media points. Of course,
Nice.
didn't tell anyone that I'm cool. Had to just flex it, but yeah, that was cheating.
That was cheating, but that's fine.
I think
Yeah,
that's
at least I'm not a Warzone hacker or something.
Yes,
right?
you're not a Warzone hack, so this is not
Speaking of which.
punishable.
Speaking of which, these guys are coming back with another episode, not exactly an episode, but a new version of the game, which is Warzone 2.
Oh, it's
And-
gonna rebrand the whole thing, new map and everything.
I believe so, plus the new engine as well. In
Don't
fact,
name it something else. Warzone 2 sounds, Warzone 2.
Yeah,
Let's
the
go.
same old thing, but
But like
Right.
2.
weird. Yeah, too.
2.
How is Caldera like holding up right now? Because I don't see a
Cal-
lot of people streaming nowadays.
Caldera is
Everyone wants
not,
the old map or something.
not
Warzone only. Warzone का नया
Yeah.
map जो है, Caldera नाम उसका.
the only Indian streamer I see playing. I think only a couple of them. In fact, there is one lady Red Hood. The other one is Smackle. Then sometimes
Zaya plays it.
Zaya, yeah.
Paji, Sick Paji plays it as well sometimes. Sick
Sick
Paji
what?
is more focused on on
Apex.
Apex right now.
Yeah. In fact, Apex always picks up. In fact, these guys have done a fantastic job creating another universe out of Titanfall as well.
Yeah,
Exactly.
true. The lore
I
is
love
so nice and in depth.
Yes, in
Yeah.
Apex,
So much
right?
fun. Yeah.
It's amazing. The only problem with Apex is that hackers and servers and PC specs.
Yeah.
These are the only problems with like this
These
VR
are
game.
the only problems.
Yeah,
I'm like
only
big
are.
problems, yeah, but
They are big
Some
problems, but
some of
the
the
only
biggest
only
ones
some.
problems.
are.
Okay, so we can I think tick laga lete because that's how, because otherwise this is not going to end. And then but I do understand that Apex happens to be the soaring one of the top games, top BRs in India at least still.
Hmm.
Fortnite being the other one. PUBG happens to be free to play now. Would you guys be
Mhm.
Oh.
keen? Yeah, free to
नहीं
play now,
एक्चुअली
sir.
जिस दिन वो फ्री टू प्ले हुआ उस दिन से मेरे घर पे तांडव मच रहा है तो आई couldn't install it as of yet but I will.
Right? Um,
मैं तो पीसी ही ऑन किया आज after such a long time.
I, and how about you, Minty? Occupied?
About
Down to play. I
PUBG? Not
bought
at
it
all?
back in the day. I'm
no,
regretting the decision now, yeah.
No, you
I
get
Maybe
tried
होगा
PUBG
eventually.
Lite. That's all I tried, PUBG Lite.
and
But
how was
no,
the
I didn't.
experience?
I didn't like it.
Why?
I don't know
PUBG is
why.
gory, right? It's dark.
It's
Does
not.
not
It's
check our
not. I
boxes.
feel like it's extremely boring. I feel like
Slow.
nothing happens in the game. It's too slow, and you die. I don't know, man. I
It's
don't know
very
how to
different to
play.
Fortnite, na. I think
Yeah, it
Right.
because in
is.
Fortnite you approach the fight and you can make your own cover.
What
Positioning
I
does not make a
don't
lot of sense
like
in pubs at least.
about PUBG is that some skins don't even have clothes,
What?
and I do not understand
Like you wear a
why.
pan and stuff, right? Kya
Yeah,
kya?
why?
And
Like, at least
boxes.
the basic thing you can do is give them a good outfit, one default outfit, instead of
Aesthetics.
running around in lingerie.
Launch.
Yeah,
Lingering.
It's actually
Lingering. Lingering.
Lingering, bro.
exactly that is what attracts the children. You see now.
it's
You see the
annoying.
problem.
Yeah, they know the target audience and they've done exactly
Exactly
what
the
they
lingerie
wanted.
thingy happening.
Exactly. And then, but PUBG Mobile also had this, I think. No?
It shouldn't
अभी
be a thing.
वैलेंटाइंस डे आ रहा है ना तो अभी पबजी मोबाइल में और लिंगरी में
अभी लाल लिंगरी आएगा.
अभी
Stop
लव
saying
लिंगरी
lingering,
आएगी.
dude. Oh man.
It is up and down, man. You can't change it.
Right.
Mm.
But I
Yeah,
think,
I mean, kids play it, man. It shouldn't be a thing. It
true.
shouldn't be a thing.
That, yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely. In fact, a lot of corrections need to happen, at least on the PUBG side of things. But ever since Crafton took over, these guys have revamped a bunch of things, including
Hmm.
how it's. I mean, I think there are still places where they call it kills and not elims. But I think the what Fortnite did was, I think they did good with their brand voice, as well as, you know, like brand messaging, as well as everything else included, which did not make it violent, if I'm not, for the lack of any word, for the lack of a word. So that happened, and then I think there's another one called Naraka, which has Bruce Lee on its artwork. Have you guys tried? Not at
I've
all.
heard a lot about it.
Naraka.
Naraka Blade Point, yeah.
Naraka.
नहीं मैं ना किसी एक स्ट्रीमर को खेला. I think it was Paji only. I think I saw him play this game. I think so. I don't
Right.
quite remember exactly. But I heard it's a good BR.
Hmm.
Right.
I've
In fact-
heard good things about it.
I did recently play that as well. Good stuff.
What else BRs are there out there? I don't really know.
There's another proposed one called a version of Halo Infinite.
Hmm.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
Nice.
Have you
I
played
think
Halo?
it's
What do you
going
take
to-
on a
Yes,
Super
yes, I
Halo is
have.
also played with cheaters nowadays, actually, and controllers. So it's just sad nowadays because
Minty-
of the whole cross-platform.
Right. In fact, a lot of things came together and made another game, which Minty just mentioned. Super People. Did you guys try?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, Super People, the new BR are there. अरे यार मैं तो भूल ही गई इसके बारे में. Everybody is playing it these
Right.
days.
It
बस
started
मेरे से
off
नहीं चलेगा.
strong, but it looks like a rip-off of PUBG with
PUBG
some
only,
extra steps.
exactly.
It is a
As Rick
mix
said.
of PUBG, Apex, and everything in.
Oh,
Achha.
that
And
and
some
Fortnite.
chocolates.
And Fortnite, yeah.
that's some
Hmm.
too many good cooks spoil the broth kind of a thing that I
Exactly.
feel this is
It did
going
pop
towards.
up though. Like,
Yeah, a lot of people played. So, but the thing is, nowadays the biggest point of promotion and the way these guys get people through to like play these games are sponsored streams. Yeah, if Tifu is
Sponsored
playing
stream,
Super
yeah.
People, I think I'm bound to play it some or the other time. But then if I don't see Tifu playing it again, There might be a chance for me to
Exactly.
not try it.
Most of the streams for Super People were sponsored streams.
Yep.
That is true. They were actually letting people to register for them.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that is true.
There was this day when
And
Tfue, Cloaksy, everyone was playing that. So I was like, okay, seems
Right.
like a promising game, but if they're getting paid in millions for that stuff, I would not mind playing a game. Dude, give me the money, man. I'm gonna
Good
play
marketing,
Among
brother.
Us again. Yeah, true,
True.
100%.
And in fact, but what I realized in my experience, if you guys did you guys play, by the way? Minty, you've played, right?
What?
Super People.
I tried it.
How was the
I
experience?
played one game or two, hated it, uninstalled it immediately.
Too complicated, I think, right?
you're going to
It's
piss
not.
off Mozart right now. He loves Super People.
He does.
Yeah, for some reason I don't know. Cause he used to play PUBG, right? So he finds that, oh yeah, nice, a ripoff.
And
Cool.
what do you call? What is your take on the whole? I mean, there are so many variables in that game. There's a bar, there's an energy bar, there's a power bar, there's a
There's
What?
people with different abilities, and you have to same thing, just like Valor, where you buy abilities.
right
Damn. And a
Yeah.
BR.
and a beer.
Yeah, it's
But too
weird.
many variables, I tell you. I mean, the fact that there is so much. We have 3 perks and 1 field upgrade in Warzone. And apart from that, I
Sure.
think there's not much. Everything else is RNG, right? So I bet.
So
Yeah, please.
sorry, I remember I was playing Super People, and first of all, too hard to find guns. Second, when you find a gun, the ammo is not in it. You have to run around to find ammo. So
There's
I
not a
was
single magazine.
no, not a single bullet in the gun.
No.
And there were people around me, and I found a gun. I was like, okay, I'll go fight them. I have a gun. And I'm like, wait, where is the ammo? Like, at least if you
Exactly.
give me a gun, put some ammo in it.
Some,
So at least
exactly.
some
Yeah,
of
at
them,
least a mag, man.
it
I
is not
told
there.
you,
You have
Minty.
to run around for bullets, for mags, find a gun, and you have to find those different sort of mags, the MM and stuff.
Oh my god,
I
that sounds
told
very
you you would
complicated.
piss off Mozart. Look at him. Arey, tell them there are agent classes as well. Based on classes, you get the perks. Please tell them, Staffy.
Where's Mozart?
Sorry. He's
Right.
texting me. He's watching the stream and texting me. Tell them
Right.
right now.
Exactly.
They
There
have
are
agent classes, yeah.
agent classes with 9 different boxes to fill with all the capsules, and then you take a red
Yeah.
pill and a blue pill and
Oh
a green
yeah,
pill.
the
So many
capsules.
pills.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
capsule. This
Matrix
reminds
also
me
in
of
it.
Instagram post. Like, what capsule would you like to take? The red one gives you infinite power. The
Yeah.
green one gives you invisibility. It's like that.
There's
That's all
so
I remember.
many. There's so many capsules to take as well.
Yeah.
You can't decide where does your loot end and how to manage your loot as well. So I mean,
What are you talking
that way.
about?
That way, I was a little taken aback, and then I just felt like, okay, it's good. It's a good game, but I don't think I can survive because Fortnite has There's a limited number of variables as well. There is so many variables otherwise as well. You just
I think
cannot-
only the building and editing part is complicated, which is actually the whole game. But
yeah. I mean, it's
other
it's a
things are
building-
simple. At least like weapon rarities and stuff, you don't need to put on stuff like attachments and
Yeah,
things.
that's
So
good. Yeah, that's
and
what I
it's
don't understand
bright.
about Apex. Like you have to find those attachments and stuff.
Right. I mean, it's a looter shooter in general. But on the other hand, I just cannot tolerate super people like that. I'm so sorry,
Oh my
Mozart,
God.
if you're watching right now because
He is. He is. He's watching intently. Like,
Right.
कुछ तो बोलेगा ये, अब तो DM करूँगा, इसको ही DM करूँगा मैं. He's
blasphemy.
writing blasphemy.
Right. Because I mean, I do understand because I like the game. I'm not against it. I have played almost every battle royale that has come on the first day, except for Firestorm, which is another dying battle royale, and then Blackout,
Yeah,
which
You've played H1Z1, Sidbhai?
and H1Z1.
Damn,
Yes.
They, I
H1Z1
think, have,
started
like,
all of
mods.
this, right? Minecraft survival wala the thingy and H1Z1
Right.
when Symphony and Tfue
Right.
like jam up on it, get like 40 kills. You have that very popular ninja wala clip.
Exactly.
मैंने H1Z1 इसको खेलते हुए देखा था. Hydra को.
Uh,
He plays it
now the
sometimes.
servers are dead. Like, I think
H1Z1
H1Z1, correct?
sounds like
People
a
are still
India
playing
mein
that
to
game.
kuch bhi nahi hua. Yeah, it sounds like a metal band. Yeah,
H1Z1,
ACDC, H1Z1.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, it does. You're
Yeah.
right.
But they have more viewers on Twitch. I mean, this game at least has more viewers on
Exactly.
Twitch
Yeah,
than PUBG Mobile.
Yep.
So that is. I mean, if that is some statistic to compare. I mean, otherwise, I don't think that game is still surviving at the moment. I think it is. If I'm not wrong, people are still playing it, aren't they?
H1Z1.
Yeah.
I think people visit it for the sake of nostalgia.
Right. So, what are your thoughts? Final round. Let's just have it on the table.
Apex it
Which?
is.
Apex.
Apex. Gotta be Apex.
It has to be.
And
Apex.
Fortnite competing well
You
with
don't
it.
take
If
my word for it, take Shroud's word for it. He said Apex is the best PS.
Shroud is a god, man.
I don't know.
But Shroud is bad at Fortnite, so that's why.
Yeah.
See, I am a die-hard
seriously?
Fortnite fan. Have you
Yeah.
ever seen Shroud play Fortnite? The only thing
No,
he
I
does is
haven't.
aim, and he aims really good. But he
Yeah.
can't build, and he's
But he
like all of
can't
these
build.
Adderall, sorry, G Fuel fueled teenagers just cranking a Burj Khalifa in 10 seconds. Have you ever played Fortnite, Sabi?
Burj Khalifa.
I've
Taj
tried,
Mahal.
but again, I
It's
only
too
would
tough to
aim.
get in, man. It's too
Yeah.
tough to
I
get in.
know. That's why, see, I would say it's Apex because a person who is just trying to get into gaming and trying to play a VR, I don't think Fortnite may I could beat Minty. Minty would just take me and just.
Minty तो अच्छा खेलती है.
then
For a controller player, she
I
plays really well.
used to, yeah. No. Some people may disagree. I know.
I mean, like pubs and all, you can get kills. I've seen your bow shots back in
I
the
missed
day.
the
You remember?
pumps, yeah. I missed the, yeah.
And
So
I
how-
think a very big factor that differentiates Apex from Fortnite, and Apex takes the cake 100% of the times, is the ranked mode in Apex. It is
Absolutely.
so much better than Fortnite.
Right.
Fortnite has this weird.
Arena.
Before this season, पहले का concept was this, that there was no DK, right? If you reach a Champions League wala stage, you cannot go back from it. Even if you have 0 points, you're still in Champions League. And the only thing good Fortnite does is, I think the competitions are open for everybody. Like anyone can compete. I can compete for money, although I'll finish that last. But I can compete for money, which is a huge morale booster for people in general.
Right.
But Apex kick tournaments, you can't just get into ALGS just because, right?
Yeah.
So
But
Apex
I
and Fortnite.
love recently people are trying to get into Apex ALGS. Like I've seen Ravi Gang trying to get into it, and I think he successfully did it as well. Like he
yeah, there's some
played
really
ALGS.
talented people. Yeah, India may.
Exactly.
Begum.
But there's just one problem again, like I like say it with Apex, is the problem with hackers. Apex takes such a long time to identify them and take them out that people are just taking pieces of cakes from tournaments and there was a recent controversy. I don't want to mention his name, but yeah, he took the piece of cake for a whole year and he did not get detected till like very recently. So you see, he was
Wow.
the number one predator in India, and he was
And he was
wall hacking.
cheating.
And here's
Wall
hacking.
This is another
Exactly.
word exe here. I'm sorry. Probably.
Yes,
I don't
it
know.
is.
Maybe
But
Imagine
EXE.
wall
in his
hacking
name.
with a blood hunter. What is that's like double
No,
wall hack,
listen.
dude. What?
Yeah.
His name also has .exe in it, so yeah.
Dude, this
Connect
is
the
just a
dots,
.exe
people.
thing, man.
It is just a .exe thing.
Changing my name to occupied.exe.
Look at Mozart being all technical about Apex. Plus, Apex has this new control mode, which will
Yeah.
definitely allow new people in their onboarding phase. Yay!
That, yeah. I do understand. I mean, there is this 0 to 1 phase for every gamer in getting introduced to any game. And then I think what PUBG does is it does it smoothly because it is very basic. And it has this survival instinct imbued in it. But otherwise as well, I think Apex turns out to be. So Apex, PUBG, Fortnite, and Narca? Should we? In fact, even think of
need to
Narca?
try it.
You need to try it.
Okay.
Alright. So
Yeah, I
we'll
need to
come up.
try it.
We'll have this chat again once again. Probably
Yes, after
in another.
I get a new PC and
Narca works on almost all the PCs. I have a 1060 as well. It works pretty well.
then
Yeah.
I can give it a shot.
You don't need frames in that game because essentially, it's a melee based BR, so you don't have to worry about it at all. And then when it comes to connecting your shots and otherwise as well, the servers closest to India are in Singapore. I think those lines are pretty much
Yeah,
open.
servers are problem. In Apex, तुम Bahrain server पे खेल सकते हो. But the problem with Bahrain server is that
सिर्फ अपने आप ही खेल सकते हो अपने साथ ही खेल सकते हो
exactly.
उसके अलावा
अपने
किसी
साथ ही खेल सकते हो यार सिद्धार्थ. Come on, man. Disgusting.
नहीं because और
अंदाज
कोई
ही
खेल ही नहीं
बदल
रहा
दिया तुमने. जज्बात ही बदल दिया.
जिंदगी बदल
मेरे
गई
को मिलता ही नहीं है, मैच ही नहीं
मेरे को
मिलता
भी नहीं
Bahrain
मिलता
से।
है
Bahrain में
that's
नहीं
exactly
मिलेगा यार. नहीं मिलेगा.
So
I
which
तो
server
play
are you
EU
on?
Apex पे EU Warzone पे भी EU खेलता था.
नहीं मैं
I
एक
just
दिन
play
मैं ट्राई कर
Hacking.
रही थी duos trios. I didn't get any match.
Bahrain, no.
Frankfurt.
It's Singapore only. Is the only server that
I
Indians
think
are
Hong
playing.
Kong also you get some games, right?
Yeah,
There's,
you
there's
will.
Hong Kong servers.
Right.
Unless
Yeah.
your ping is a problem. But
Are
I'm
you okay
glad
with?
they did not introduce an Indian server. The problem would be the
Yeah.
minute they introduce a server. For example, the Mumbai server, it would end up like Valorant Mumbai server. People would just call
Yeah.
it toxic. ये कहाँ आ
Dude,
गए हम
Mumbai
यार?
Valorant experience is
I
different,
know.
man.
That's the
It's
problem.
tough.
Introduce an Indian server, deal with Indian shit all the time.
Why can't people just be normal, man? Just because I don't give them a skin, they start mollying me and shocked at me. Come on, dude, what?
Oh,
Man.
so you're a gamer girl? Go back to the
That
kitchen now.
must suck so
Now.
much, man.
Yeah,
It's
somebody
so
told
weird.
me that once.
And then you
What?
outfrag them
Yeah.
completely? Please tell
Exactly.
me.
Oh, do
Thank
you
you.
Thank you
remember?
so much.
No,
Yeah.
there was this one match I was playing compy, and this was so outrageous. So I opened my mic and I was like, I was giving them calls, and this in my own team, I was solo queuing, and this random guy said, I don't know. They were like, yeah, are you a kid or are you a female? I said, I didn't say anything. I just let them assume, and then after some time, I said I'm a female, and the phoenix is like, you are too dumb to be a female. Has to be a girl. Has to be a kid. So I was like, that doesn't make sense. Like, why can't I be a female and play? And then he just kept calling me dumb for no reason. And then I
Yeah,
muted him on voice and chat. And then I played. I top fragged that match. I was the match MVP, and he was the bottom fragger of the match. And while leaving, I said some things to him, and then I left.
Bro, you should have told him go fight some war or some shit, dude. Please just give
Yeah.
it back to them, bro.
Yes, it
I don't
was.
understand.
Remember this we
I
were
felt
talking about?
good. I felt good that match. When I
Catch
was a match MVP, and he was legit the bottom fragger.
Bottom fraggers. It's
Legit.
always the bottom fraggers, man.
Yeah.
And
me
Phoenix
triggered.
mates.
Phoenix mains. Stop
Molly
targeting.
kar dete
See,
hain.
I
Stop
like
targeting your
Yes.
friend. I feel like you're targeting your friend right now.
No, none of my
Probably a
friends. I have
Phoenix
nice.
main, and you're like, it's his
Nah,
fault.
It's
to
always
be
the
honest,
bottom
if
fragger.
someone's a Phoenix main in this meta, rough. They've hit rock bottom. Yeah.
I think Phoenix mains have been ruining a lot of games. Even for me, in fact, when I started playing
Blind
Valorant.
कर देते हैं यार.
हाँ,
They just
जब-
don't know how
But
to
nobody
flash.
plays Phoenix now. अभी तो पूरा meta ही
Hey,
बदल
I
के हो
play
गया.
Phoenix, yeah.
You want to drop
It's
into
just
serve a
not
couple of
this.
games right now after this?
Yeah. We can play. But we need one more, I guess.
We need one more. Mozart, can you join
हाँ
us?
है वो chat में. Mozart. Even though they talk shit about super people, would you mind?
Yes. Apologize.
I'm
Apologize
pretty
for
sure
that.
Super People is a nice game and I need to try it. These guys, all of them butchered the whole explanation.
Exactly. Try
So
it.
me as a new person will try it, Mozart, dude. 100%.
For sure. For sure. But so that's how I think Apex comes out on the top, as the name goes. Next comes Fortnite. Then
Yeah.
third one.
But I want to love Fortnite, but I can't, man. It's like
You
that,
need-
that one ex that, you like, but just hurt you so much that you can't. So I want to love Fortnite, man.
I would say
Hi, Abhishek.
PUBG in third
Hi,
because
Kevin.
people have heard about it. It's very popular.
Yeah.
Mobile se PC. I would have to see PUBG. I don't know
PUBG
about
third.
you two.
I am
have
counting on
plenty.
Warzone though. For me,
Yeah, Warzone is nice too.
Oh yes, Warzone. Yeah,
Warzone
it's
is
kind
also
of
there.
tough to choose between
Yeah.
these two.
By the way, Kevin in chat is my guy, and we met on Fortnite.
Ooh.
Oh.
3 years ago. We met on Fortnite 3 years ago.
So I
Wow,
guess you two would
so
be rooting
nice.
for Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Fortnite.
Fortnite, man.
He was my enemy and he saved me.
That's so cool.
Yeah. He killed
That's a
me.
nice love story.
He
You can make a
knocked me.
Netflix show out of this.
I swear.
I've seen posts of people getting a meeting on PUBG and getting married, and
Yeah.
people making a post. This couple met on PUBG and now they're getting married. So it's kind of cute.
Goals, man.
So
Goals.
sweet, man.
Hashtag. The Fortnite, Apex, and PUBG and Warzone. Which else? We have
You gotta put Tab G somewhere. That totally accurate battlegrounds thoda sa aise beech mein. I love that game.
That-
You guys need to try it. You don't need like aise acha graphic processor and all
one?
that stuff. Totally accurate battlegrounds. It's on
Oh,
Steam.
that's
Just check it out,
Tab G.
dude. The
We can
wobble
actually play that.
mechanics and wobble physics is crazy.
As long as it's free to play, it's okay by me, yeah.
Hmm.
Chalega, yaar.
Tab G, and then there is another one called BattleBit. BattleBit is also somewhere along the lines. Low poly, Battle Royale. I really want to explore. So I'll hopefully make a couple of videos. Otherwise, which I haven't, but which I keep saying about, keep promising, but I don't deliver on.
Same. I have
yeah.
promised my stream, like the chat, that I'll be playing Minecraft, but I never did.
I
There's a
never made
Minecraft
such
battle
promise.
royale now?
Battle
It all started with
survival.
Minecraft Hunger Games
It all
mode. That's
started
what it was.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
People
Yeah.
used to do the whole survival thing with Spare. And
Yeah.
then eventually the battle royale genre came into the picture. Nascent
Right.
stages.
So yeah, I guess Minecraft has to be included in the list.
Right.
I'll
And
put
that's the
it fifth
birth
because
giver.
I've never played it
How do
You
you
have
guys
never
remember how to craft? Yeah.
in Minecraft.
Dude, I don't understand
Google.
how people like Minecraft. I'm sorry. Again, controversial opinion, but yeah, like. But then again, I like Fortnite, so guys, don't take my word. I'm dumb.
Yeah. Microsoft will be very happy with you.
Dude,
They
people
bro,
need
the
to.
acquisitions by the way right now. अभी Bungie को खरीद दिया इन लोगों ने and
Sony ने.
Microsoft bought this. हाँ, Sony ने.
Right.
Microsoft
And
bought these guys, bro. Like the
Microsoft,
gaming sphere is going to change. अभी तो full. I think there's going to be some good games coming up.
right. And I really want to talk about what NFTs can do in this one. We'll have another conversation on this. Probably with gamers, probably with NFT experts, probably with
Oh,
blockchain
NFT is
experts. And
bopping these days.
Absolutely.
Everyone and their mother. Everyone wants NFTs now.
Exactly.
And their mother.
Yeah, their mothers too. Trust me.
Really,
Everybody.
aunties are into NFTs?
Yes.
Damn it! I wish they would just go back to like normal, auntie
Nah, but
stuff.
that normal stuff is just
Another
putting
blockchain
Yeah.
aunties.
their nose in your
A
business.
blockchain aunties.
So-
Oh, that sounds like a very hip Bangalore-based startup.
Look at Mozart just completely
Right.
ruining it. He's like, everyone wants NFTs and their mothers.
No, that
What
is
a
not what I
little-
meant.
And the
Wow.
mother.
The NFT
Yes.
ki mothers.
I mean,
right?
yeah. NFT. And let's not complete that sentence again. And thanks
Yeah,
a lot for
let's
thanks a lot for joining in, guys. So we have Apex, we have PUBG, we have Fortnite, we have TabG, which is totally
Yes.
accurate, it's Battlegrounds, and
Warzone. You got to put Warzone somewhere.
we
Top
have
four,
Warzone,
maybe? Yeah, top 5.
Minecraft Battle Royale somewhere there.
Minecraft, Battle Royale, Survival, etc. games. I don't know what is the particular title of that game. So, and apart from that, I am still looking for another game that we haven't spoken about, but was there still. Fall Guys. And then there were a bunch of other games like Blood Hunt, Scavengers, Ford
Yeah.
versus
Scavengers.
Hyperscape, ये सब games थे यार.
Hey. So, I mean,
Fall Guys is fun, yeah.
which
Time
one?
pass ke liye. Fall Guys.
Fall Guys,
Yeah, Fall Guys
absolutely.
To
is
chill
fun.
with your friends.
100%.
Absolutely.
So much fun. Gets very competitive at the end, man.
I would
Yeah.
love to have certain tournaments in India of Fall Guys at least.
For Fall
It'll be
Guys.
fine.
so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, competitive, I don't know how far that goes, but I think it's a level field if I'm not wrong. Is it? Since you guys have played, I've not played. I've played Bro Falls. That is a ripoff, but
A ripoff of Fall
Yeah.
Guys. Fall Guys competitive I haven't played. I've just played it for fun.
Tumble Guys
and
is also there, no? Something like that.
yeah, that was there on mobile. If I'm not wrong. So yeah, I think we have top 5 games.
I need to make a phone call. Okay.
Right. And with this, I think we're gonna call it a show, and we're gonna switch over to another game. And thanks a lot for joining in, guys. This was a lovely, lovely chat, and we'll have this again. Probably next week, probably the week after. We'll be posting it on social media, and if you have missed this conversation, somewhere in the middle, please follow it on Spotify as well as YouTube, and follow the channels of all the esteemed panelists here: Minty Gal, Occupy 95, Stabby, you're muted.
I am now muted.
Gotcha.
Do the thing again, the
Do
gas
the thing
station.
again.
Yeah.
The gas
Now
station.
the gas station one, dude.
Yeah. Anyways,
Right.
you guys are starting Valor right now?
We are still discussing about that. I think whichever you guys vote on, we'll be good to go
Yeah,
with that.
just
Let's
vote
play
on
a
something.
unrated game. I think that's
Yeah,
Yes,
everyone
please
should
do.
have it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can just follow it up.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thanks a
yeah.
lot for
Do you
joining in,
mind
guys.
if I go and get food?
Yes, please.
Oh, dude. Do your thing.
Okay, I'll turn off my camera. That won't disturb
Sure.
the orientation, right?
No.
All right. I'll be back.
And with this, we're going to conclude the podcast, and we'll be back with another episode next week, same place. And Thanks a lot for joining in.